as I told you back then in the last two videos, guys, that I'll taking you through other videos about information literacy skills. And here I'm sharing with you a third video on the second type on information sources. So I hope you get to understand more about it and research on it by yourselves as you get interested in it. So as I come here, let me first tap, keep on waiting. Sorry about that. So there we go. So as in the second video, as I said, I spoke about information sources, and here again we're going to go into the second type of information sources. As we're sharing with each other, I talked about information sources being places, people, or materials from which we extract data, facts, or knowledge. So in the third video here, I'm going to talk about the second type of information sources. As you can see it from the outline on this presentation, secondary sources are sources that analyze, interpret, comment on the primary sources. As I said at first, that primary sources are original materials created at the time of the event being studied, and I talked about their examples being speeches, government documents, we have diaries, we have historical records. So we're not talking about primary sources we had already talked about. I was just giving you a hint on what we discussed first. So here we shall go on the importances of secondary sources. Before that, we have to first look at the examples of secondary sources. We have books, written books, we have textbooks by different authors, we have documentaries. I think everyone understands what I'm mentioning here. So here we have scholarly articles. So the scholarly articles are journal articles whereby if you want to access them, you can just go and Google it. Then you search on it based on your interest on what you want. And then the documentaries are the historical events that happened that are written about and filmed, all the records. We just still go and research on it on Google, and then you find something of your own interest. Then biographies, and that's all. We have importance of secondary sources. The secondary sources. So secondary sources offer theoretical frameworks, provide historians with critical analysis and interpretations about different information that you'll be looking for. Analyze and interpret primary sources. They talk more about what was being created at a given time in primary sources, so that someone who will be looking for, so that they can make it clear for someone who will be looking for the very information. So in conclusion, or in summary, as I can talk about it, why primary sources offer direct evidence or first-hand articles of events, secondary sources provide analysis, interpret, and commentary on primary materials. And then in their importance varies across disciplines, which is particularly vital for creating narratives and theories, while secondary sources contribute to understanding existing knowledge within a discipline. So of what I've just given, or in conclusion or summary, I've just given you the differences or variations among the primary sources. Thank you for listening. Hope you've learned more. Keep on discovering, and remember, as you keep on researching, it will enable your basis for lifelong learning. Thank you. Comment, like, subscribe.